to our quality and reliability. For trusted construction solutions, contact McClatchy Construction Company Limited at 221-5405 or 222-5897 or via email. admin@mcclatchyconstruction.com. McClatchy Construction Company Limited. Building strong foundations for a better tomorrow.
It's not just a loan, it's an all-access pass to wallet season. Yeah, yeah, your season is secure with Eastern Credit Union. Yeah, yeah.
A Trini Christmas is the best when Lion Bran in the mix. Lion Bran's self-rising flour or baking powder brings convenience to the kitchen, so the work to make the food is easier and quicker. And for Trinbagonians, that makes the mix merrier, because we get more time to lime while we putting away the place or painting the steps. With Lion Bran mixes, your black cake, banana bread, and sweet bread eaten just like Rangoon. So grab your Lion Bran this Christmas, because our mixes make it merry. Lion Bran, the power behind our great taste traditions.
This year I say I'm not cooking. Young brother ask me what you're doing. Crazy, your family them go start screwing. Without food, well, the Christmas could ruin. Tell them to settle and cease. They will still get a piece. Cause KFC have a big festive feast. Well, bring all the chicken. I know it finger licking. And crazy, you can stay out of the kitchen and have a festive feast, a festive feast.
Celebrate Christmas with KFC's Festive Feast. Get a festive box, 3 pieces of tenders and wedges for only $39.95. Or a festive bucket, 8 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and 2 portions of wedges for $159. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Blessings in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You are invited to listen to the Final Hour broadcast heard every Monday
from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning on the Street 919 FM.
Hear my mom, Pastor Helen Garcia, and myself, Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr., preach the Word of God to the elderly, youth, and children. We can be contacted at 629-0113 or 623-8444. The church is located at 26 Prince Street in Port of Spain. We look forward to you joining us. God bless you.
As my life I lay it on the altar, as my life.
The Gap Man Limited specializes in products that cater to all your health needs. The Male Enhancement Package targets the areas of the body that contribute to erectile dysfunction. The Male Enhancement costs $1,400. The Gap pills are priced at 250 pills for $500 and 500 pills for just $900. For the best in eye care, get the super combination of a Super Bright and the Body Healer. To improve the heart's function and circulation, get the Gap pills and Formula C. To get a total body cleanse daily, use the Gap Body Healer and Big C, all for a super low price of $1,300. To order your products from the Gap Man Limited, call 628-4531 for products that cater to all your health needs.
For more info, contact 476-7268.
The presence of oxygen is absolutely the absence of disease. Most chronic diseases that plague us are not happening to us, but is happening within us. We're literally eating ourselves to death, which means we're not living longer, we're dying longer. Join fitness expert Aloy Johnson, the founder of the healthiest corner on earth, located at number 92 East Drive, Chamfleur, every Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. live on the Street 919 FM, where he shows you that healing the body's temple is easier than anyone would have led you to believe.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from Kings Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
The world #1 Calypso dance Kaiser Showcase presents Rhythm of the Sea, where the rhythm meets the wave on board the Embassy Yacht on Friday, 30th January 2026. Boarding at King's Wharf, San Fernando from 7 p.m. and sailing at 8 p.m. sharp. Featuring the ladies DJ, Dr. Ross and Sugar Ray. Early bird tickets $200. General admission $250. Tickets available at Roast and Toast Restaurant, Bar and Grill. Number 86 Superior Street, San Fernando. Attorneys by the Park, Tuco South Central Zone Office, Mezzanine Floor, Skinner Park, San Fernando. And from Tuco South Executive Members. For more information, call 653-5732. Don't miss out on the first ever Calypso tent on the high seas. Everybody is somebody. Kaiso Showcase, Rhythm of the Sea.
Everybody dreaming of that next winning step. From running a food truck, serving meals on the go, to a whole food chain where your brand start to grow. From staycation, long weekend, same beach, same view, to global destination, first class, brand new. A personal trainer, counting reps on the floor, to be at Jimona, your name on the door. From giving a little heart in the right spot, to donating hundreds to help a whole lot. When you play Lotto Plus, your dreams expanding. Take it to the next level when you start playing. Remember, winners always play Lotto Plus.
Players must be 18 years and over. Please play responsibly.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
And we are back. This Christmas, even if you do meet a Mr. from Margarita, your Christmas can be even better because it's KFC Christmas. Because KFC Christmas is the best. I said I wasn't going to sing, but they catch me. I forgot that one. That's right. Enjoy our week of finger-licking deals. Come in, order via our app, call for pickup or delivery, and get the taste of KFC flavor all festive season long. Straight up to January the 1st. Buckets, boxes, sandwiches, tenders, and more. Great taste for you to unwrap. KFC, it's finger licking good. Get ready, Tobago. Saturday, December the 27th, 2025. Farcana Lux Events presents Signature, the premium black and gold all-inclusive experience at Fairways, Tobago. Early bird tickets are just $700 and are available exclusively on islandetickets.com. That's right, all early birds online only at Island eTickets. General tickets will also be available at Fairways Restaurant and Lounge, Pure Vanity Lowlands and Port Mall, Milford 24 Crown Point, Pablo's Argyle Main Road, and Gira Things Lowlands. Expect elegance, luxury, and elite holiday vibes from 5 p.m. till midnight. For more information, call 336-4355. Signature, premium, all-inclusive, unforgettable. Calling all business professionals, calling the self-employed, Mount Pleasant Credit Union, Tobago's Choice, is here to help you expand your empire. It's our 75th anniversary and we're introducing the Build It Loan. Get financing up to a maximum of $2,500,000. Use it for construction or for the purpose of an income-generating property. We offer a very competitive interest rate and more time to pay. Build your future today. Apply today. Call 639-8375 or visit mpcutobago.com. Mount Pleasant Credit Union. Building wealth, building futures, building you. So, we head across to the dailies to take a look at what is in the news. We live in this digital age where social media is so important as well, and sometimes I see more stories and headlines on my social media groups and pages than are contained in, well, the online news. I mean, sometimes it's there, but their interface, the front page can only hold so much. So I guess they just share what is sometimes the latest stories, and they rotate, I guess, the information quickly. We have to respond. We have no choice. Cabello warns against attack from TNT territory. Venezuelan Justice Minister Diosdado Cabello has again issued a warning to Trinidad and Tobago, stating last night that Venezuela would be left with no choice but to respond to any attack launched from the country's territory. All right. Well, we are aware of that continual situation. We are aware of the developments that continue to take place as well with the United States and Venezuela as well. Good morning, brother. Welcome.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Top of the morning to Trinidad and Tobago. I just called today to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a bright and prosperous New Year, and hope that what we didn't achieve this year, we will achieve it next year. And great health and strength to everyone, even to my enemy. And Farid, I know this is not your time, but I wish you all the best still, just as if you was a Christian. So I wish you all the best and all prosperity and everything, and the program to go from strength to strength.
Hey, thank you very, very much. Yeah, and of course I wish you the same, right? And more. All the best to everyone within the holiday period. I wish for Trinidad and Tobago prosperity. I wish for peace. I wish for a renewed spirit of positivity within our society. I wish that we increase what we already do correctly, and we decrease what we should not do. All the very best, right? Regardless of my participation in certain aspects of the season, it is a beautiful thing to share time with family. It is a beautiful thing to share a gift or a present. It is good to share a meal with others. It is good to be kind and caring and loving all year long, but whenever, it is good to acknowledge and recognize the teachings and principles of Jesus, peace be upon him, and to embody them. I ain't talking about Santa and thing, Jesus, peace be upon him. And once we do that, and if we are doing that any time of the year, that is definitely a positive and a blessing. So thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. And I don't know who your enemies. I know who's your enemies, but it is good to wish even those who may challenge you in one way or the next all the best as well. And for the people who probably challenge me, I know it's not for good reason. Only bad people are like me. So, because I mean no negative to anyone at all. I want not what is not mine. I have no envy or jealousy for anyone. You know, I've been blessed enough to try to establish my character in a certain way. So most times when people have a problem with me, it's a problem you have with yourself. So I wish them, the ability to change. I wish you all that spirit of goodness and God to enter your life, and you rectify within yourself whatever evil that may exist as well. Right? I really do wish the best to everyone. So, Cabello making his statements as well, as in the region issues continue, and we saw new statements by the President of the United States. And let's see how that goes. All right, old coat of arms extended amid national emblem fiasco. Let me see what's going on here. Obviously, I as well, I'm happy that we decided to move the Nina de Pinta and the Santa Maria. I'm happy if we move away from those old emblems of plunder and the colonialism that came thereafter and the neo-colonialism that still exists. We want to move away from the domination of Western powers, of people exploiting and looting and plundering the global south, the civilized world, because we civilize, because we don't go to other places to steal and loot and to plunder, but you brought that to us. All right, so of course I have no problem. I was pleased with the removal of the ships, as much of a mama guy as it may have been, and as much as I may want more of the removal of that level of thinking from our minds, and the inclusion in our curriculum of our true history. I smile every time, and the algorithms feed you what you gravitate towards. I smile every time I see indigenous people posting with pride. It's something that has come up on my algorithm a little bit more because I probably watched it once and liked it or whatever. But I smile when I see indigenous people, particularly this group is from America, well, what they call America, right? Being proud of who they are, being proud of their image, who they are, their hair and their traditional style and clothing, etc. I like that. And of course, for us as Afro-Trinbagonians, we have that quest, and many of us have had that quest to try to regain our cultures that was lost, our clothing, our forefathers, what they wore, etc., their style, their fashion, and appreciate ourselves for who we are, and not want to be other than that, not want to alter what is natural for ourselves to fit an image of someone else who has perpetuated themselves as being superior. So, so a legal notice was signed, number 468, by Homeland Security Minister, allowing continued use of the old emblem. Let me see if I could find the reasoning behind that. The extension comes after Finance Minister ordered the central bank in June 2025 to halt printing of new $100 polymer bill, which features the redesigned coat of arms, replacing the 3 ships with a steel pan. Tanku cited no reason at the time. I'll continue to read. Let me just give this caller a short opportunity. Go ahead, brother.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello. Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's good. I appreciate how you could give me a little minute of the time. But one thing I want as watching it, I doesn't
with the whole affairs with the Caribbean and all with taking place and what the minister is saying. I watching realigning with America with Trump, but when I looking at how they're seeing black people, I was scared they want to go back. The European Council now, all of them counseling together when you're watching the things Trump's doing, but when you're watching on the media, you're seeing they're putting sanctions or that they're putting a ban on certain African nations. Now, we as African in the Caribbean here, now, if them have some kind of agenda against black people, it's something we should have to look at, and we have to look at who we are aligning with. We are aligning with the people. We might have this self-own interest. Well, they have that because that's how it was. That's why we was for slavery. But when you come and you look at things, the way they do it presently, you remember they may come and expose all the ideas we they want to do to we. They're so boys. We have to have the common sense. But so we have to be careful who we are aligning with. I know we're looking for help. America is a key figure within the whole economical circle in the Western Hemisphere here. But we have to be careful. Well, me fighting down whoever is the ruler, or what they're ruling or whatever. But we have to keep the eye open. And
yeah, man, I agree with you there. We have to be careful. I agree with you there. Thanks.
All right, yes. All right.
So blessings to you as well. Thank you for keeping it nice and short as well. Sometimes I try to stay away sometimes from long statements as well. So if we can keep it as concise as possible and to the point, it assists as well for others to get the opportunity. And sometimes less is more. less could be just as compelling in terms of distributing your idea or your understanding of something. So the redesign itself has sparked some criticism. Citizens, historians, and artists have challenged both the symbolism and the process by which it was introduced. Then Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley announced the change at a People's National Movement convention last year by passing public consultation, and the new design was later unveiled via newspaper advertisement. Critics argue that while commissioned by the government, the true client of a national emblem is the people, who are entitled to meaningful engagement in such a significant national decision. So maybe we might see some revisiting of that decision. It's interesting, but I think most of us, from our understanding on the topic, would want to see a change upheld of this removal of the Nina Pinta and Santa Maria. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yeah, I call it come back for I really do get to very interesting program this morning. You talk of the coat of arms is like all our papers had to change to like the paper, the passport, all these things might be hooked up in that.
Yeah, everything hooked up, boy. Everything will have to eventually be phased out.
Really? Oh, no, I just look down listening, and interested. So I want to say, so have a good day, sir, and bless you, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings to you. Thanks to you, and blessings to all in Barakpur. All right. So we pay attention to what continues in that realm with the coat of arms. I do hope that there are changes and that some change is achieved in the not too distant future. Of course, with all that is going on in our national space, not that much attention would be paid to that specific issue, because there are greater issues taking place. Good morning. Morning, Mr. West. Welcome.
Yeah, morning, Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford, I would stay away from this geopolitics for this morning. I don't really want to get into that, except for what you discussed yesterday with respect to CARICOM. And I would just want to say that CARICOM, as it is, right, I believe that we need to, there was a rationale for the establishment of CARICOM. We all know this. And I think nobody should think in terms of removing themselves out of CARICOM, because all over the world, countries all over in the world are in fact moving toward the establishment of trading blocks and whatnot. And we know the benefits of trading blocks and whatnot, what it was intended to do and what are the benefits of it. So nobody should be thinking in terms of removing. Any government that thinks in terms of removing itself from trading block, a trading block such as CARICOM, would be making the blunder of the last government in terms of closing down Petrotrain. It could be likened to that. And I don't think any government would want to have that legacy. Nobody would want that legacy. Because while the world is moving towards, and with an understanding of the benefits of, you can't talk about removing yourself from CARICOM. And I am saying that it is not, sometimes politicians do things, they say things which hasten the decline in terms of their popularity, which have impact or effect on their continuance in office and that kind of thing. I mean, probably getting a second term or third term and that kind of thing. So people have to be very careful. That where people are going, where the world is going, and the founders of CARICOM, they would have analyzed the whole thing, they would have understood the whole thing. And as I said yesterday, you had the European community, right? And what has happened, and I just want to do a reference, Britain, through Brexit, moved out of the European Union. And because of some people, the far-right people like Nigel Farage and this guy they call, I forget his name, he was once the prime minister. They moved out. And today they regretted it. Even though they come back with Russia and whatever, people can move towards Europe and whatnot. But they have lost significantly because of trade. And they're faced with high levels of unemployment and all the different things, the question of free movement and the benefits that they enjoyed as a result of being, that has gone away. So I'm saying that when you look at CARICOM here, it's the same because of expansion of trade and whatnot, greater opportunities as you highlighted yesterday with respect to persons or professionals and whatnot, getting jobs of the Caribbean and whatnot, which you can provide here. And where the needs are, where the openings are, the opportunities are, they migrate towards that. And I'm saying that what you need to do is to resolve whatever issue you have and strengthen CARICOM, because CARICOM, as it is here now, is feeble. And I just want to make one point. Last night, I listened to, they spoke about CARICOM and the Secretary General. It's the first time I heard the name of the person who is the Secretary General. I remember, I could collect that. I remember Edwin Carrington. I remember this guy McIntyre from Grenada. I remember all these people, Sudan Ramphal and these people. And I'm saying that CARICOM has to do a lot more in terms of communicating the ideas, the objective, aim and objective of CARICOM and the benefits to the people, so people would understand that. It's lagging where it's not what it ought to be. So I don't think any government in the right senses going to move out. What is going to be your legacy? What is the legacy of the person who closed down Petrotrain? You don't want to fall in that, bro. What you need to do is expand it and probably see if you could get other people to be part of it, not to remove yourself. And I'm not speaking specifically to the Prime Minister, because the Prime Minister never said, I didn't have her say that she wanted to move out of CARICOM. She said that that is not on the agenda. Right? I didn't hear, I'm not referring to that, because she didn't say that. But I'm saying that the news media They seem to be running with that and giving the impression to the that she wants to move out. Right? And I didn't hear that. But I'm saying that we need to remain in CARICOM. We need to, whatever differences we have with members of the CARICOM, the leaders of CARICOM, it should be resolved in a diplomatic fashion. But I'm saying that we ought not to remove ourselves from CARICOM. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. As I continue through the headlines in the news, so I think the opinion of some vendors was gathered yesterday in Chaguanas, and they are saying that there's been a difficult season, right? And they hope for a big uptick in sales in the last few days before Christmas. I want to say public servants spend all your money. I want to make them kind of statements, but right, I'm sure they will purchase what they need and want to purchase. I also see the TTPS has the aim to bridge communities. Outreach yesterday with an interagency roadshow covering communities. Yeah, I did see Santa and the police, etc., on the road. A lot of fanfare yesterday. That was interesting. Let's take the parang break and then I'll take the calls, right? Just bear with the parang break and then we'll be back.
Make a right, then. Oh, hold on. Mrs. Claus sent a WhatsApp. The elves are hungry. Pick up a Royal Castle Queen bucket, a King bucket, some royal wings, a family meal, a few combos, some extra delicious coleslaw, crinkle-cut fries, potato salad, and a snack box for yourself. Oh, and don't forget that delicious honey mustard sauce. It's really lashing. Okay, Rudolph, let's get that delicious local Trini flavor. Royal Castle, here we come. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Happy holidays from Royal Castle.
Well, this is a real soca parang, all right? So I want everybody to get together and do something nice. Lesson, you ready? Let me go. It's painting time.
Christmas is coming, and we're heading back to T&T for that famous Royal Castle chicken. We just love the Royal Castle family meal with those 12 pieces of tasty chicken, the 6 yummy sides, and that refreshing 2-liter soft drink. It's just perfect for a nice Christmas lime. So if you're hustling and bustling like me, or if you just want some great tasting food, pick up the Royal Castle family meal. Happy holidays from Royal Castle. Ho, 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 ho.
That was your Parang Hit of the Day, powered by the unbeatable taste of Royal Castle.
So, just to follow up what one of our callers was putting forward, in one of the other dailies, the headline is "No plan to exit CARICOM. PM allays fears amid the latest discord with regional leaders." So I know there are PNM people who may try to push that narrative and, create even greater tensions than already exist. There are tensions that exist within CARICOM and within the region, but there's no intention to leave or withdraw from CARICOM. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ford. How are you this morning, sir?
Morning. Blessings. Welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Blessings, ma'am. Though our Prime Minister didn't say that she was leaving CARICOM or, departing from CARICOM, she made some statements that would allude to that. One of them would have been, there is no real relevance in CARICOM right now. And she also mentioned that she thinks that she was moving away from CARICOM and going abroad. And she mentioned one of the places would have been, I think it was Saudi Arabia or some one of those Muslim countries. So she did allude to that, where CARICOM is concerned. Also, Mr. Ford, I'm trying to understand, you will be in a better position to explain where she mentioned a couple of days ago for us to behave ourselves. Is it, Mr. Ford, that we cannot make a point, we cannot say anything against America right now? Because she is telling us as though we do not have a freedom of speech. So because, okay, we travel to America, we get visa to go to America. And she said because of that, we will be hypocrites now to bad talk America, which I totally don't understand. We born and grow in Trinidad and Tobago, and we bad talk certain things and certain aspects of Trinidad and Tobago when things are not going right. So who's America? We cannot say something if they are doing something wrong. Especially with Trump sending bombs to Israel and blowing up and blowing up people, blowing up children, as the case may be. So we ain't supposed to say nothing against that. And because we condemning that, you're telling us that we are hypocrites and believe ourselves. Does the Prime Minister think that she is dealing with children, Mr. Ford, that we don't have a say? I remember sometime last week, Mr. Farley mentioned that that if he had his way, he wouldn't have have the radar put up in Tobago. And she cussed Farley. She put him in the place. Farley go one side. There's nothing that you could have done to stop it. So apparently,
yeah, I don't know that she cussed Farley. I know that she stated that he entitled to his opinion. No, I know you're speaking metaphorically, you're not mean literally, Chris. But I think in that particular context, I think in the particular context with what Mr. Farley had stated, she said that he has his own opinion. I actually mentioned that on the program as well, because I have my own opinion as well. And I appreciate the fact that while leaders might encourage us to think along a certain line, they should also respect when you have an alternative view on a topic as well.
I agree. I agree that 100%, Mr. Ford. So what does she mean when she says to behave ourselves?
Yeah, well, it is a manner of speech, and she's trying to direct us to understand the interconnection and our dependence on America at this point in time, so that we don't overdo what we say and our actions as well, so that we don't face the consequences that she wants us not to face. That's what I understand by it. She is a mother and a grandmother, as you know, so sometimes her tone may be directed in a certain way, but you know, I wouldn't take it as literally curtailing my speech or hush or whatever. I wouldn't take it that way.
Well, she did make the point that she don't want us. Do you want us to end up like Antigua? Do you want us to end up like Dominica, meaning where they have lost their passport, lost their visas and so on to get to America? So I think she was what she was alluding to is that if we continue to say things against America and to this point aggressively, there's a possibility that we too might lose our visa to go to America. So behave ourselves. That is what I gather from it. But Mr. Ford, and we have other callers that want to get in.
Yeah. But I appreciate your input always too, and you stimulate discussion that is essential in our society. So thank you very much, brother.
Thank you. Have a blessed day, sir.
You as well. Yeah. I mean, the reality is also that with certain individuals who now lead one of the strongest countries in the world, right? I would say because of the shifts in global power as well. They are extremely sensitive towards speech and criticism. You all don't look at press briefings, the type of attitude that this individual who's representative and in control of that country, you don't see his attitude towards the press, whose responsibility is to question. It amazes me sometimes the way he deals with individuals. He will literally threaten you in a technical manner. You know, if you ask him questions that he does not appreciate, he doesn't want, just take a look. So given that nature, that temper, that temperature that is pushed from the United States, I could understand also our Prime Minister saying to us, you know, just be mindful and be cautious as well, because literally what is not within our control and within their ability, they will exercise against people who they feel are not agreeing or siding or expressing even what their a different opinion might be. That's how bad the climate is. So she kind of outlines that, and once you know the consequences, etc., then you would be advised to act in accordance with the possible consequences. That's all. Good morning, caller.
Assalamu alaikum, Baka.
Wa alaikum salam.
May peace and blessing be upon you and your callers and them. And forward, all the woman want to do is to raise me intelligence, you know, for we to think critically, you know. Because if we think critically forward, we go feel that Russia is an invaded troop that enter Ukraine, and before that, Ukraine was invade Donbass and Ossetia and them region, and them region was asking Putin for help. For 10 years, there was trying to Ukraine was trying to annex Donbass region and them places, and And while there was asking Russia for help, Russia was telling Ukraine, brother, look, you're killing my people and them, your people is my people and them, and please stop it. And the people and them keep on dying by the thousands and tens of thousands in Ossetia and in the Donbass region forward. And the Putin write a letter to Ukraine government and asking them to stop until it cannot be seeing people and them dying forward. The brother decided to go into Ukraine to stop the annexation what going on there. Forward, we are the race, we intelligent. We have to, or else what go on, gotta repeat. Forward, all this land belongs to Venezuela, you know, the whole Caribbean here, you know, all them China Island, you know, himself Guyana, you know. Because no white man die and leave all this land for the OAS, you know. And what for America to do and treat me like a backyard. Like
well, I don't know what land belong to who. I don't know how man does want to claim this and claim that. That's an interesting and a long, in-depth topic that we might embark upon sometime in the future. Man have a kind of way. You want to claim and put his name on things. Even the systems that we operate, brother, where men feel that they have power over territories and they have established themselves as presidents / monarchs, kings or whatever, and they command the rest of people. It's very, very interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Forward. When the baby brother, what you name again? From Burkina Faso, so they come down here. We name the richest man. We name again. The African. The African brother.
I'm not sure who you're speaking about. Came to Trinidad?
Yeah. No, he come down with flotilla hundreds of years ago. The richest man with the gold.
Well, I don't know that Mansa Musa. If you're speaking about Mansa Musa, came down here.
Mansa Musa forward.
Go ahead.
When he say long here with the flotilla, he never invade no land, you know, and respect all of that, you know. Forward. It had the Bolivarian where the Simon Bolivar claiming back all his land, you know. All this land belongs to Venezuela, you know, brother. And the wrong have to rewrite. Just like when they invade Africa forward, that wrong have to rewrite. And we have to be intelligent for what these white man do to us. Remember they tell me they killed Jesus, you know. That Jesus died, you know. And leave all the land for them, you know. We have to be intelligent. The same thing was going on in Ukraine too. They call Russia invading troop. We have to know what is invading and what is liberation. Invading what was going on in Venezuela the other day. What going on in Ukraine is a liberation. Forward. Thank you, boy, to bring the message to us, boy, and to spark this kind of conversation, because it have to go on. We have to give back these people and them the land. We not anything. They bring me down from Africa and bring me down from India. It had Amerindian here and Arawaks. It had civilization here with buildings.
Yeah.
With pyramid forward.
Yeah.
Before this man them come down forward.
Yeah.
Forward, bless boy, to be intelligent when the day come by. You know, spark a thing in my boy.
Yeah, blessings, brother. Thank you very much.
Bless. Yeah.
Go ahead, KFC. Good morning, brother.
Good morning, Fuad. Give thanks for attention. I know you're that man who already do the Christmas, so I will share more life, health, and strength with the family for the new year coming in.
If you want to, you have a present for me or something, we have. I taken it.
Like I want to give it. Well, but you know, right now underwater, right now.
All right. Well, don't study that.
More words and
I say you had
get to
thing for men
understand
because you
how the
feel I'm
politics work.
celebrating you and giving me. Nah, I taking it, you know.
I say I want to try to be difficult with my words because I understand the politics. I not get in the politics, and the politics very serious and very dread. Any little slight little move, things can go on. So I want to say, Kingsley, welcome. The man, the king of the airwave. Just know you could be on Talk City. So let's go out and the Kingsley support. So that's why I love to listen. I'm waiting for the blessings, boy. Salam alaikum. Alhamdulillah. Bless.
Wa alaikum salam. Right. Oh God, he's trouble, you know. Yeah. So even historically, the people who occupied these lands before, etc., is something that we can think and discuss as well in the future. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning again.
Yeah, man.
Good morning to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Again, African people don't know the history. If African people know the history, they're going to be speaking as that brother speak just now there, the one before this one. If we know how the real Chinese look, or the Japanese, they are not the people who they're showing you now. You know. Those are black African people. The real Japanese is African people. The real Chinese is African people. So when you say something like, all these land in the Caribbean here belongs to Venezuela, if you know your history, you will know the first people on the earth is African people. There was everywhere on the planet. So it didn't have no area like where they draw the world map and separate Israel from Africa or Egypt from Africa. It's a world map that draw and separate these lands from us. African people was everywhere on the planet before any other race. So when you're saying that Venezuela own all the islands in the Caribbean here, explain how they come about that. I'm blessed. I'm sending this blessing to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the wider world. I'm locked on and listening. Good morning to everyone. I'm gone. Until tomorrow, please God again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Like I said, that's an in-depth discussion to have, to try to rummage through history to figure out who was first and who was second and who was third. We do have some level of understanding about indigenous people who lived on these islands, right? And so many of them have been wiped out. Some of the ancestors were killed. Their populations were decimated. They are survived by few people now. There are some who live still, obviously, in Trinidad and Tobago as well, and we have to give them that level of respect. But there are people who were brought here thereafter and who have made this place their home as well, and that counts. That counts as well. That does matter. If you live on a land, then possession has some level of authority as well. But it is very, very challenging for us to maneuver, because land in and of itself is something that who really owns, who we could say really owns. Good morning, my brother. Go ahead.
Well, I'll call back.
Yeah.
Our partner KFC in Wishma, a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year, nothing like that. And I begging for the man to eat our food. How you go treat me so? KFC, I heard this morning, you treat me like a dog.
He forget you. What kind of thing is that, boy?
Yeah, boy, I mean, understand. I beg you for the man to eat a food, and a man call and wish people who proclaim themselves as king of airwave and thing, and then wish me a happy Christmas or nothing like that. KFC, I ain't vouching for you to eat our food in the new year. I'm done with that. Later.
All right, blessings, man. And I hope everybody could eat our food, could get something for this Christmas and the New Year and every day for the next year. Right? All the best, everyone. Good morning.
Mr. Good morning to you. It's very sad and very lonely to know that one of your colleagues, one of your friends, called in here and said the land of the Caribbean belongs to Venezuela. And it's okay for Russia to go in Ukraine for some kind of conflict they have one over 100 years ago. It is okay now. I understand your thinking, and thank God many people of us understand your thinking. That is why we do not deal with religion. We do not deal with religion because what you believe, you cannot put down on that on people. The land of the world belongs to God. It not even belongs to no black man, no Chinese, no Venezuelan. The land, each and every man supposed to be walking this world freely. You're supposed to be paying no money to go England, to go Germany, to go Africa. This is we world. God make this world for we. Not for man to say the own land. And how could you, as an African brother, conscious as you say you are, kneeling down on your knees, praying to Allah, to call you and say the Spanish. What is the difference between the Spanish and a white man? Or your research tell you as Spanish never slave us, but the white man slave us. That is not thinking. All they have, and we see who intelligent and who not intelligent. And they might be smoking weed and calling there. They want smoking weed and calling program because they're trying to go beyond and look for things, and he ain't going away. That's why some of us African people, I know about it. You have to go down and work 8 hours hard. Because you know why? They don't understand. They don't have the common sense to know. How could you, as an African man, who could say so conscious? You not even say it's black man land, I might have a blind you. But they come and say it is not the white man old, but it is Spanish old. Brother, I would never learn from you. I don't want to learn from you. The thinking of life is one-sided.
Yeah. Sorry, you're calling late and we reach to the end of the program. Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, just a couple seconds left. So it's interesting concepts as well. Saying something is Spanish and saying something is Venezuelan is totally different. There are indigenous people in Venezuela as well, and the descendants of indigenous people as well. They are the descendants of slaves as well throughout South America, including Venezuela. Is a very interesting topic. There are claims in the South American continent. There was Greater Colombia at one point. You know, maps and territories and places have been divided up, given possession to different people, states, governments, territory. All it is extremely complicated, and it is not because you are black or African conscious or whatever you would claim something that may not be yours either. So we have a deep dive to do. You can do your independent research as well. But I agree with the first point that we are temporarily here. Nothing truly belongs to us. Certainly not the land, the earth that a higher power we believe has created. And we should have that understanding overarching the way that we behave towards others. And it's sad to see that we have created systems and structures that limit the movement of human beings on God's earth. And men feel that they possess and they use their possessions and their might to destroy, to take possession of more and others. So, very interesting topic. Think about it. But let's not knock anybody on the surface of what they say, because when you think deeply, some things may have merit in them as well. All right, blessings to everyone. We come to the end of the program, right? Never enough time. Have a blessed day, everyone.
Celebrate Christmas with KFC's Festive Feast. Get a festive box, 3 pieces of tenders and wedges for only $39.95. Or a festive bucket, 8 pieces of chicken, 2 regular sides, and 2 portions of wedges for $159. KFC, it's finger licking good.